Imagine being a mom in a segregated Jim Crow South and trying to get your sons back in a system that is not designed to help you in the first place. This is a story of Harriet Muse and her sons, Willie and George Muse, known as the Muse Brothers. In the early 1900s, George and Willie Muse, who were 6 and 9 at the time, were kidnapped from a tobacco farm in Roanoke, Virginia. Their mother, Harriet Muse, was sharecroppers and they owned a tobacco farm. And the brothers, who were 6 and 9, would walk through the fields to make sure that bugs were not eating on the crops. They were kidnapped from this tobacco farm and forced to work in the circus as a sideshow act. Their kidnappers told them that their mom was dead. They didn't know how to read or write. They were forced to travel across the United States and perform in the sideshow act. They were given names that were very demeaning to them. They were albino brothers. They were called monkey men, ambassadors from Mars, the missing link between human and apes. They worked in this circus for free and wasn't even paid a salary. Harriet, their mom, went everywhere. She went to the law enforcement. She went to the Humane Society to try to find her missing sons, and they did not take her pleas for help seriously. In 1927, Harriet had a dream about her sons that they were going to be in Roanoke. She also learned that the circus was coming to town. George and Willie were performing at the circus. They're now in their 30s. When Willie spotted a familiar face in the back of the crowd, he turned to his brother and said, "That is our dear old mother, and she is not dead." After a decade of separation, they dropped their instruments and went to embrace their mother. Shelton, the promoter, demanded to know who was interrupting his show and told the mom that the Muse Brothers were his property. The mother firmly told him that she is not leaving without her sons. This black maid in the segregated South managed to win a lawsuit against a white company, the Barnum Circus. She was able to get her sons a signed contract where they were paid performers. They sent money home, and their mom bought a small farm, and she was able to work her way out of poverty. After that, mom passed in 1942. The brothers retired a little bit after that. George died of heart failure in 1972, and Willie died in 2001 at the age of 108.